Hey, what's up? It's Matt Murphy. Wallows is in the studio today. Dylan, Braden, and Cole. They kick off their world tour on August 6th in Portland, Oregon. It's the model tour, and I have a few questions to ask them. Some of our listeners submitted a few questions, so we're going to ask those questions right now. Hope you enjoy. Wallows, Dylan, Braden, Cole, and how you guys doing?
We're good.
Is this your first time to North Carolina?
No.
I mean, have all three of you guys been here before, or just maybe two of you guys out of three, or just you've been here before? Like,
we've been here a few times for tour.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right.
And for other reasons, and we're here right now.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys are here. So, the model tour, it's like your biggest global tour to date, and it kicks off on August 6th in Portland, Oregon, right? And you guys are going to be touring with Benny. I did an interview with her a couple years back, and so whenever you guys get around her next time, ask her about her water polo experience, because she used to play water polo in high school.
Well,
yeah.
Interesting.
Good to know.
So, are you guys going to get any downtime before you guys go on tour? Like after all of this, do you guys get to rest, go hang out with people? What's up?
Not quite. It's a bit of a mix. I think like after this, we're kind of out here doing some promo right now. I think after that, we have a few days, but then we just start rehearsing for weeks up until right when the tour starts. So,
all right.
I mean, we'll be at home, so we'll like be able to do whatever we want at night and like be in our beds and our homes and whatnot, but we will be full like 9 to 5 rehearsal mode every day until tour. So, it's a bit of both.
Yeah. So how do you guys balance, when you do rehearsal without messing your vocals, your voices up and not straining them? How do you balance that out?
Good question.
That is a good question. I feel like sometimes it actually helps my voice because you kind of work the muscle a little bit. So I actually think it's a good thing. Usually like when we're on tour for a long time, I realize I'm maybe singing better than I was when we started the tour. So I'm actually, you take it a little easier, but I'm excited to start singing every day.
Yeah, you kind of like have to just embrace it because you have to get ready to sing every night on tour. And so I feel like, it's just good practice to sort of just get ready by singing every day.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I saw your TikTok and you guys had an album. I know you guys got different album covers for Model. I saw the one where you pulled it out and you guys weren't on the couch, and then you is that an album that's for sale, or is that something special for you guys?
Yeah.
Is that cover for just you guys, or is that for something that's going to go on sale?
Right. I think if I remember this correctly, it was an exclusive. It's just the sleeve.
Yes.
So the sleeve changes the art.
Yeah, you guys are standing and sitting on a couch.
Yeah, it turned out really cool.
Yeah.
And I think it was an exclusive thing that you got if you went to your local record store and purchased it. Like you were the first however many people to purchase the record.
Right.
Just getting people out to support your local indie store, which is cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just saying, just want to put it out there. If you don't want the one you have, you can send it to me.
Okay.
Hey,
good to know.
I'll keep that for you. So you guys are going on tour. You guys are singers in a band. What was your first concert experience, like as someone going to a concert, not performing, just your first concert experience?
I remember seeing my dad in a band called The Benders.
The Benders.
Back in the day. He played in like local Ohio bands.
Okay.
I'm from Ohio, so he played in a lot of bands. So I remember being a kid going to the Rib Burn-Off.
The Rib?
Yeah, so it was a place where people went and just got a bunch of ribs and burned them off.
The Rib Burn-Off.
I don't know.
And it's just like a bunch of like little marquees set up with a bunch of different rib stations.
Yeah.
Kind of like everyone tries them. And my dad would just play his white Strat, which I used on our last tour.
Nice.
Funny. So it's like weird, whatever. But
barbecue stains all over it.
It was white, but now it's barbecue all over it.
Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers, yeah.
Yeah, it's that was my first concert experience.
Yeah, the first concert I went to was a Steve Miller Band concert.
Really?
Yeah, just my family went to see the Steve Miller Band, and I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
It was a fine time. I don't know if I cared then, but
but you remember it's an experience that you shared with your family, so that's awesome.
I mean, I also saw my dad playing in bands a lot growing up in Indiana, where I'm from, but The first one I remember, I think I was like 4 years old, and in Evansville, Indiana, I went to see Aerosmith.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then close after that was like either Aaron Carter or NSYNC.
Okay.
So that's like the first three, I think.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's not bad, man.
Good lineup.
So I got some quick questions for you guys. You ready? Mm-hmm. What's a topic you know way too much about?
Interesting.
Oh. A topic I know way too much about. That's a great question.
Wallows.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Wallows.
Starting to be Settlers of Catan, the board game.
That's all we do.
Yeah, play the board games?
Yeah, I know too much about tennis rackets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like fixated on them for no good reason at all. It does
Can you
nothing.
play tennis?
I like playing,
Okay.
but knowing stuff about rackets will not. It'll just. I'm just a nerd. Yeah, no reason.
I know a lot about Ben Hunt.
Ben Hunt?
Ben Hunt from England, who plays chess on a channel called
Really?
Chess Boot Camp.
Okay.
Who probably doesn't know I exist. And shout out Ben Hunt. If you ever hear this, if he's in England, but if you ever hear this North Carolina radio station interview,
Maybe you can challenge him
shout out to you, Ben Hunt.
Yeah. All right.
Good guy.
So, who's the best dress, best style? Who has the best style between the three of you guys?
Ooh, I feel like recently it's Dylan.
I'm going to say Dylan. Yeah. I'm going to say Dylan does for sure.
I'm currently wearing a shirt from Goodwill that costs $2.
Hey, that's good. That's good
It's
stuff.
nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
currently wearing pants that are $10,000, but
What? Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Because I got my shirt from the Dollar Tree. So.
Yeah.
My shirt is not that much. My pants are not that much money.
I think we're all. This is my favorite era of Wallows right now.
Yeah.
I think we're all. I'm looking at us. I'm like, nice.
Yeah. Look, you guys look great. Stop.
Thanks.
You guys look awesome. All right. Last one. Who's the best cook?
Cole Preston.
Wow. That happened quick.
Yeah. I don't think Braden and I are really cooking. I'm starting to cook more with my girlfriend, but otherwise, Cole is actually whipping it up like all the time.
I like to
a
cook.
great
I like to
chef.
cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm lazy, but I do like to cook.
Like to cook. All right. All right. So we got some questions from some of our listeners that you guys are going to meet in a few minutes. We have Alex from Raleigh. Alex says, we love your song with Claro. I think I said that right?
Yes, correct.
All right. Who do you want to collab with in the future? And how did you come about that collaboration in your song with her? And who do you want to collab with in the future?
It's a great question.
Let's see.
I feel like it would be so fun to do a movie score. Like if we collaborated for some reason with like Hans Zimmer or something, we would have so much fun doing that.
That is
Or like a horror movie would be so fun to do the music for.
Yeah.
And I think we'd be kind of good at it.
I would like to collab with Alex G on a movie score.
Okay.
Yeah, like a horror movie score. That'd be fun.
Sabrina Carpenter would be cool.
Did you say who?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, yeah. She's cool. Yeah. I
But
would
also like someone I'd love like. Rather than collab with someone, I feel like having someone awesome make a really great remix of one of our songs would be cool. Like, or do, like someone, I don't know, we've already, like,
Hans Zimmer.
yeah. Exactly.
Hans Zimmer.
Like, this will never happen, but let's just say Jamie XX wanted to make remix a Wallows song. I'd be like, wow, that's unbelievable. You know, something like that.
You guys are putting it out there, so you're probably
there
going to
we
have
go.
a bunch
There
of
we
remixes now. You're
we
going to have
go.
a bunch of remixes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Jackson from Raleigh says, when you guys are in town before an interview like the one that you guys are doing right now, what do you do in your spare time?
We have the
only
answer.
one answer and one answer only.
We play Catan.
Settlers of Catan is how we spend our days.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
played 3 games yesterday.
Already played a game
We
today.
didn't play in person last night. We played on the app from our separate hotel rooms last night, and then we woke up this morning and played it before we came here.
Yeah, we sacrificed breakfast to play Catan.
Yeah, we haven't eaten breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's what happens.
Okay, so, and where did you get the inspo? This is from Sandra from Raleigh. She said, where did you get the inspiration for the album cover and title?
Well, yeah, just idling. Gosh, yeah. I feel like we haven't talked about this in a while. It's kind of fun. So we had never worked with a creative director in the past, and Braden brought Aiden Zamiri up as someone he found that he really was inspired by. So we sent the record to him before we had a title, and he sort of was cooking some ideas, getting familiar with the record, and then Model is said on a song called She's an Actress on the record. Dylan brought it up. Just has a big umbrella of meanings. It kind of felt like it could house the entire record.
Yeah.
So we told Aiden, he hit us back with his idea, and then it was set up, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Magic.
Tried to make it quick.
All right. So, and my last question, this is a question for me, because you guys are on tour, you're on stage, you're performing. What happens if one of you guys have to use the bathroom? What? I mean, seriously, I ain't even trying to be
Great
funny.
question.
I'm like, what do you guys do?
I've never had that issue. I've never had that issue on stage before.
I feel like it's the adrenaline rush that your brain turns off the signal
Yeah.
of the signal.
Right.
And then you get off stage like, whoa. But yeah, I feel like your brain's occupied in other ways that it's almost like even if you're hungry, you're not going to be hungry. Like things happen.
There are 3 other guys that play with us live though.
Yeah.
And I don't think their brains have to be like we're all performing, but I feel like they're able to focus more on like their bladders.
Yeah.
So, I think those guys a lot of the time, like let's say it's between an encore, like we'll finish a set and then we're gonna come back out for a couple songs or something. Like they're all sprinting to the bathroom real quick. Like when we're off stage waiting to come back on, if people are wondering what's going on, people are running to the bathroom and we're waiting for them to come back.
Oh, okay.
True. If anyone's wondering, that's true.
Bathroom break.
That's a great question.
Well, thank you guys for stopping by. And for the record, it's Wallows, right? It's not like the Facebook, the Instagram. The TikTok is just Wallows, and we all know because...
And I'm pretty sure Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are just Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.